the other way, and you've got the free man. Neil Bullen takes the mark.
He makes good decisions, Petrarca.
Doesn't he? Didn't panic with the ball there. He's got that run, he kind of waddles while he's in motion, but he just sees so much unfold in front of him. That was one of those kicks again, Brendan, which you call for. He went 45-degree across the ground to the fat side.
Neil Bullen passes off. Brayshaw marks off a couple of steps. It's wide.
Still in.
Watts had it for a second.
Guys, good news down here. We just saw before Neville Jetta just came back onto the ground. Viney just down here with the trainers at the moment, just getting some work done. Should be back on soon.
Thanks, Moons.
Brayshaw at the back of this stoppage.
Looks dangerous, doesn't he?
In that spot he
needs to be
does.
manned up.
If that squeezes out.
Giles the hit out. Watts out wide. Garlick's been the dangerous forward, tucked up on the boundary line. Would have been a miracle kick from there, and Hogan can't keep it alive in the opposite pocket.
He's got to be really careful here, the West Coast Eagles, around those stoppages. Max Gawn has dominance when he is rucking. Not there at the moment. Dawes will be able to try and tap this over the back.
Lycett down to the front. Yo wrapped up. Brayshaw in there fighting for it. Neil Bullen as well. Butler trying to tap it up in the air. Shuey, is he taking high?
Has to be a free. Top run on the head there, Aaron.
Shuey to receive the free kick. Just over 8 minutes remaining here at Domain Stadium. The Eagles by 6 points. Shuey long up to half back. Lycett made the contest. Darling was waiting there as well. Now Yo trying to work his way through the pack. Rolling more. So it's going to be a ball up. 50
metres further down to the Eagles side, way at the top of screen there between the goal post and point post. That is Tom McDonald, quarterbacking the whole situation. There's a Shepherd.
Free kick paid in the ruck against the Demons for shepherding Lycett out of it. Now he's caught a play on and he's smothered. Watts took it clean off of his boot. Handball away to Vince. They've got some numbers here. Kent took it at full pace. He could just about go the journey from 50 out. Unleashes a kick, but it's out wide. And again, just a little bit of inaccuracy from Melbourne, but a golden opportunity there.
Twice now, Kent's been on the run, going through to break 50. First time he hit the boundary post. Out in the full, that time was a bad miss. Good smother. He didn't get his head taken off, Jack Watts.
To be able to hold on to the football as well and keep going. As Watts competes for this one in the air. Shuey
steps through beautifully.
Shepherd and another smother. So plenty of those.
Yeah, another good example of Melbourne's defence. Well done by Bernie Vince. Came forward to smother the ball there.
Lycett to do the ruck work against Watts again. Lycett to hit out down to the front of the pack. Yo. Clearing kick was touched. It goes up the wing. Gawn might have just come on the ground. Gathers and keeps it moving forward. Harm sends it inside 50 for the Demons. McGovern in front. Not paid. Told to go on. Shepherd lunged at the football. Kent chance to make amends. His kick across the face though. And Redden gets back in defence. Short one for Gaff. Kent still picking himself up off the ground.
Poor Kent got the frustration of a bad umpiring decision there off McGovern. Just ran straight through him after he kicked it.
Gaff goes long. That's a half back and a mark taken by Gawn.
Yeah, back on the ground, Big Maxi. He's been good this quarter.
He was looking for the free kick. Gawn's got it. Chips the kick back towards Tyson. Hands to it. McGovern tackled out of it. Viney shrugged the first one. Now Watts can steady off a step. Signed a new deal this week. He's hit the post. Oh, so close for Melbourne.
Another inside 50. 64 to 33 in Melbourne's favour. And they are 4 points behind. It's unbelievable. I don't think we've ever seen a stat like this before. To be in front after being 30 behind on the
minus
inside
30.
50.
Minus 31.
Is quite unbelievable. This would be a world record.
Long kick out of full back. Melbourne can go back inside 50. Vince has got it.
They need some return. 20 scoring shots to 14.
The Eagles by 4 points. Vince wanted to get around Lycett on the mark and then slipped over. Now he's wrapped up and he's gone. They're slipping over in the wet conditions. Thought he'd be able to get away from the ruckman. that just relieves the pressure on the West Coast with Melbourne. We're about to go back inside 50 again. Kick up the wing. Jetta flew. Prittis weighted down. He's got a player at half forward, Lacroix, going back with the flight of the football. Probably too far out to score. Cripps leads to the pocket. He looks for a target. He sends it wide. Yo is there. Cripps as well.
They have been dangerous when they're in the second half and they've gone in there. Well, dangerous. They've still only kicked 10 goals for the match, but they've looked more capable of scoring goals, that is, than Melbourne have at the other end, with all their greater advantage of inside 50 entries.
Something you don't see with the Eagles on this ground. They're usually dominant at this venue. In the pocket, Lacroix trying to squeeze a kick. If anyone could, he may have. But just to behind, but it gives possession back to the Demons.
He's looked dangerous in the second half, Mark Lacroix. Hasn't been able to hit the scoreboard with a goal, but...
Long kick in. Barras sets himself.
Oh, he had Jones in the middle for the easiest of 30-metre kicks right up the middle. Still right in the middle of there, Jones. That's where the target was. Barras gets a chance to bang it back in there again.
He's never had a scoring shot in his short career so far, Tom Barras.
He's a big kick in the wet.
Have to go the best part of about 60. He sends it long. It's got legs, but not going to have enough. And Big Mac's gone. Takes a towering defensive mark in the goal square. The Demons move it quickly out of defence. Tyson in the back pocket.
That's a great kick.
Goes centrally. Petrarca. And he's got some runners. Nathan Jones, but well read by McGovern to knock it down. Wagner slid in. Got it back to Nathan Jones. Clever handball underground to Kent. Full of run. Jaden Hunt. The Demons building on the wing. Just held up for a moment. Jetta back for Viney. Slipped over. Barras had him. West Coast pounced back on it, but cough it up now to Vince. Vince to half forward. Petrarca over the back. Well done, Duggan. Toe poked away. Nathan Jones with his third or fourth effort in this little passage. Petrarca with strength. Got it to Vince. Quick kick inside 50. Watts there. Hearn over the back doors. Close to the boundary line. Butler. Doors trying to go past two of them. Butler wants it over the line. It stays in play. Eventually taken over the line.
How good was Petrarca there? How strong is he?
His power to stand up in the tackle and offload the handball. We're talking about well, he hasn't played a game until this year, but he, in essence, is a second-year player.
5-point margin. Less than 4 minutes to go. Holding on in the ruck, and it's going to be a free kick to the Eagles.
Positioned himself well for that throw in there, Giles.
Jonathan Giles wins the free kick. He has been the ultimate journeyman. Spent some time on Port Adelaide's list before going back to play at lower levels. Drafted by the Giants, then the Bombers, now playing his second game for the West Coast Eagles. Just kicks it out to half back off the hands of Redden.
See, the umpires communicate with each other then. Skill error, because that's what we've got to with the deliberate over the line kick.
Certainly a contentious one as we look at the last 10 scores in the game.
They need Hogan to have an influence if the ball goes inside 50, the Demons.
Hasn't had a big impact on the scoreboard. Jesse Hogan this afternoon as Nathan Jones sees that to the line.
No, he's only kicked the one behind. He's only 13 disposals. Not a great day for forwards, but doesn't have to be a great day. If you can clunk one late, Derm, that's all you need to do. Bring value to the team.
Always believe you can be the reason why your team will win.
Gone with the hit out. Tyson left it behind. Giles dove on top of it.
The main thought for a key forward in this situation, the game is tight, that you're right, Derm. You want the ball in your hands. You've got to go looking for the ball. Accept the pressure.
Gawn and Giles lock up again. Great tap down for the run of Vince. Quick kick to half forward. Petrarca. He'll win a free kick.
Took him down with the hole. Now's Jesse's chance.
Butler had to drag him down. Petrarca sends it long. Watts has got 3 to beat. Good spoil away by McGovern. Barras there as well. And we've got to throw in deep into attack for the Demons.
Jesse trying to lead up the middle of the ground now. That's not the place to lead. You want to start at the top of the goal square. You want to be at the end of that long kick.
Under 3 minutes to go now. It's deep into attack for the Demons. Gawn front position, flicked it over the back. Petrarca was waiting, but Butler stole it away. Hearn's kick smothered once and then twice, was it? Touched off the boot by Viney. And it's going to be a throw in at left half forward for Melbourne.
West Coast are aware of those forward stoppages for Melbourne now. They're protecting the back space. They know Max Gawn will try and tap it over the back for a Melbourne crummer to snap a goal.
Melbourne dominating the inside 50s all afternoon, and particularly the last 10, as there's a high tackle and a free kick going the way of the Eagles.
Pretty hard for Maxi to get a tackle, a legal one, on anyone who's not over 6 foot.
Prentice himself has had 14 tackles for the afternoon, slowed down after a very busy first quarter.
It's been a good battle between him and Jack Viney all day long. They've been at each other at the stoppages.
That's almost a record, I would say, for a ruckman. He's laid 8 tackles, Max Gawn.
Certainly been in the thick of the action. As Prentice sends it up the wing. Good strong mark by Lycett. He's got Darling at half forward. It didn't go quick enough.
He's been pretty good today, Scotty Lycett.
Lycett long. Now up towards Kennedy. Demons have the numbers. They crash the pack. It flicks over the back. Tyson. Darling there with him. And a deliberate call. West Coast were appealing for it. Tyson had slapped it to the line. And that is a big decision with Kennedy. Usually a pretty good set shot.
Paul Roos shakes the head there.
And that could be a huge moment.
Well, the umpires have to be consistent. We've seen plenty of those paid during the year, Dean.
Yeah, I agree with you. So it's consistency. In principle, he only tapped it away from his opponent and it barely made the line. You see players appeal for deliberate these days and then it stays in.
There was a big call on the deliberate out of bounds. Kennedy puts it across the face and it is a behind. So margin back to 6 points. One straight kick in it as we have another look.
Certainly tough.
Jack Darling. Yeah, you got to pay that. Consistency-wise, you have to pay. Oh, he's gone over the line there. The umpire, even Jack Darling's appealing that one too.
Vince going direct. Melbourne need to get it moving. Less than 2 minutes to go. Watts tackled, squeezed out to the side of the pack. Gaff can go back for Shepherd. Just blindly kicks it up to half forward. Kennedy trying to get there. 2 Melbourne players sport themselves, Wagner and Jetta, and it's over the line again.
Now he's broken the line there, and the rule is all parts of the foot have to be behind the line. Sometimes they kind of give you a little bit of leniency, so the umpires exercise that there.
All thrown in. Lycett took clean possession, which is dangerous, but got it to Prentice. The kick didn't go far at all. Jaden Hunt over the top of it. Over the pack. Umpire trying to let it go. So many hands just trying to reach in there to reef it out. Kent extracts it. Has to go a second time. Melbourne trying to work it forward. It's handled by Gaff towards the line, but McCart keeps it alive. And then Duggan tackled over. West Coast holding on. 1:12 to go in the game. They lead it by 6 points.
They'll come in Max Gawn here. Can he get an attacking hit? Maybe over the back. West Coast will look to protect that. They've got numbers behind the ball now. Certainly protecting their goals.
There's the draw on the cards. As the ball's tapped back towards the line. Shuey tackled high. And West Coast will take some seconds off the clock.
Tell you what, the boundary throwing hurt Max Gawn. That was a really shallow boundary throwing. It hurt the Melbourne Demons. They wanted a long one to get it over the back into the corridor.
Shuey called a play on. Just over a minute to go. Long kick inside 50. Kennedy flew. Yo at the base of the pack. Springs back to his feet. Any score would probably do for the Eagles, but it comes up short.
This is their shot. They've got 50 seconds to get it down the other end and get it to advantage.
One last roll of the dice for the D's. Wagner.
Brave kick.
Tyson. They're going to go up the corridor, Melbourne. They need a mark. Frost. Well done by Butler. The veteran for the Eagles knocked it down. Nelson out of fumble. Butler back to win it. Creative by McKenzie. Shuey's kick didn't quite make the target he wanted. Lycett in after it. He was wrapped up by Jaden Hunt.
Good throw.
What a slick handball it was to get it up to Nathan Jones. Tyson goes long, but there's a wall of Eagles back there. And Barras can take his time. And as many seconds off the clock as he can. Melbourne need to man up. Petrarca almost got there. But McGovern's got it in his hands. And West Coast may have seen off the danger. Melbourne have dominated the inside 50s all afternoon. But West Coast at the death have clawed their way back and escaped with the victory to keep their top 4 chances alive.
Well,
It was almost going to be the script, wasn't it? You knew the Eagles were going to ride home the wave of emotion that the crowd makes here. The Demons were brave, but they didn't capitalise on their opportunities. They're a young team, and that's always going to hurt you. But I know it's just a cliche, but more so than just about any other team in the comp, they will seriously learn from this.